Hello everyone. Have you ever wondered how much data do our users produce every day? Data leads to ideas that have never existed before. Ideas that can revolutionize your business and can turn entire industries upside down. If you want to disrupt the market, you have to understand how to use the data intelligently. So, today we are going to learn about Google Analytics. Google Analytics is a tool that will help you to understand the digital insights that affects every customer's behavior and his or her ultimate decision to purchase your product. Wait, don't get confused. I know that stuff like JavaScript, SEO, analytics sounds difficult, but I can tell you the best way to track the traffic and get data from your website is by using Google Analytics. Google Analytics is also helpful for mobile app developers who want to track their traffic to their websites, blog owners, and other website developers. So, introducing a new course to you, which is Google Analytics for beginners. Google Analytics, as you can see, is as simple as MS Word or Adobe Reader. I am Gautam Das, and I am your SEO instructor at Brainpower. In the next couple of weeks, we'll learn how Google Analytics empower your business with data. So let's take a look at a few success stories and try to understand why do we need analytics for our business. Analytics is a powerful application for tracking traffic patterns on your website. The fact it's an entirely free program and integrates with other Google programs like AdSense and AdWords makes it much more valuable. Considering most people already use at least some Google products, it makes sense to use Google Analytics. As you can see here, big companies like Airbnb, AccuWeather, American Cancer Society, AppMax, BT, and BuzzFeed use this for their business analytics. Even Domino's and e-financial carriers also use Google Analytics for their business. So how does it work exactly? We can log into this site by clicking on sign in analytics. I already have a Google Gmail account. So the first thing you're going to see is this thing. So there are three easy steps: sign up for Google Analytics, add tracking code, learn about your confidence. We will see how we can do this three easy steps. Easy steps. Sign up. So here you can see there is a website or mobile app, new account name, my website name, website URL, select the category that your website belongs to, and reporting time zone. So it depends from country to country, and also the time here. When you click this Great Tracking ID, we will get a code here. For example, you can type so here you can put any account name that you feel good. Here you can put your website name, which is the same thing. Here you can enter your website URL. You can select your category, like for in this case it's about real estate, and you can change your time to India here, as I belongs from India. So the time zone automatically sets to GMT plus 5 hours and 30 minutes, and we will tick all the boxes here and get tracking ID. So before we do that, we have to accept the Google Analytics terms of services. So here we are here. So here is a basic idea of what this tracking code is all about. and here is the tracking ID. You can see the status, no data received in past 48 hours, because we have to use the tracking ID in our in a JavaScript code, and you have to use it in every page of our website. So let's understand how does it work exactly. First of all, we are going to create as we have created a Google account, we need to add a small piece of JavaScript tracking code to each page. For doing that, we can use Google Sublime Text, and we can add this code, this one. You can copy it and paste it here, as you can see, this thing. So for every website, for every web page we are going to track, we are going to use this tracking code. And if it's in PHP, then we can use this code. So every time a user will visit a web page, the tracking code will collect anonymous information and push the data to the dashboard. In this way, we'll be able to track how many visitors are on the landing page, and out of which how many actually move to select a product and then to the confirmation page to complete the purchase. The tracking code will also collect information about the language the browser is the user is using, the type of browser, and the device and the operating system used. And there is no right or wrong way to set up your Google Analytics account. It's just a matter of how you want to organize your sites. So let me take you another Google Analytics account of mine. Two websites. So I handle two websites with this account. So we will go to Renovata. This is all website data of Renovata. And as you can see, the number of users, the number of sessions, the bounce rate, and session duration. I would explain it to you step by step, and I would also explain how can we use it to track and monitor the data towards conversion. But first of all, we'll go to the admin panel. So here's the admin panel. Here we can see several options here, like AdWords, AdSense, as we were talking about. But we will go straight to goals. Now, goal is very critical to our in digital insights. We can embed the tracking code for your blog or website, and even in your Shopify or Tumblr accounts. The tracking code collects information, but we can't use that information unless and until that has a direction. Say, for example, if you want more sign-ups in your website, then you must create a goal by clicking on this red button, and under the acquisition, as you can see, there is an option called create an account. Continue. So you can set the ID in this manner, and you can continue. So here you can see create an account under the tag goal description. So it is to be considered as goal ID 1, and it is destination, type is destination. So here we click on continue. So we will allow it to be off, and we'll add here the URL that we want to track. But remember, while adding URL, we should only add the last tag, like this, signup.html, the page which corresponds to the sign up page. And then we will save it. So here you can see we have successfully created our new goal. Then we'll move to how can we add other users or our SEO developer or website developers or SEO managers to our website, so that they can easily handle the data and give us valuable insights. So we will go to user management, and we can add anything like SEO at the rate manager.com, and you will be given either access to manage users. Manage users is the ultimate permission. Edit, collaborate, read and analyze. So generally people allow read and analyze and collaborate, and you will be getting notified with this email here. So just click this and click on add. Next we'll move to the home section. The home section tells us about the past 7 days performance. Now we can already also change this to say to a to say 1 month. We can do that also. Here is our last 7 days, so we can change the days here, like last 28 days, last 90 days. You can see it. You can see so 345 users. So it's showing the values that has happened in the last 90 days, and how this website is gathering users. It's through direct search, to organic search, to social, through referral, and other. But as you can see that the most important medium for this website is direct and through organic search. So because the website has just started a few months ago, and it will slowly get traction, but in much more developed websites or websites which are too old, then you will see a lot more users and big graphs and more data to analyze. So at the left hand side of your screen, you will see your main report navigation. You can view detailed navigation reports for your visitors from here, or switch to see yourselves from the detailed reports from various traffic sources. Below that you will also find helpful links to that may help you to learn about this. So here are the few interesting things here, that how are your active users trending over time, how well do you retain your users, when do your users visit, where are your users, what are your top devices, like 63.8% desktop, mobile 36.2%, and what pages do your users visit, and along with their page views. So this is the basic interface of a web page that is tracked by Google Analytics for the first time, which is not very old. And slowly we will learn what are the next thing that we can do to gather much more insights from this platform. So congratulations, you have entered into the world of analytics from the world of data phobia. So each time you log into your Google Analytics account, you will be taken to your audience overview report, which is this. Alternatively, if you have more than one website, like in this case, which is 2 here, so you will be taken to a list of websites to choose from, and then taken to the audience overview report for that website. But before that, I would like to give you an important note, that if you have doubt regarding any thing that you can't understand, then you can just hover over it to gain much understanding. So this is a nice interface quality of Google Analytics. So let's move to the traffic sources. The traffic sources where we are getting the traffics. So we can find that under the acquisition panel, acquisition section on the left hand side. So here you can see that we have direct traffic for 62.5%, organic search for 12.5%, and referral here. And we can also see the behavior and the acquisition. But here we will first learn about the acquisition. So, for example, if 80% of your traffic is coming from organic Google result, then if suddenly Google changes their algorithm and then your site will end up on page 20 or 30 instead of top of page 1, and you will see a huge drop. Ideally, it's better to have the traffic coming from variety of sources so that the traffic isn't tied too closely to a single source. And we can here adjust the date to see, say, the last 3 months as I've done here. So it will reload again and you can see another source of traffic, social. So in this way, we can actually identify the main source of our traffic in the last 3 to 4 months or last 1 year, depending on the depending on our requirements. And we can click on the date range box and the calendar will pop up, and we can adjust it to track information quarterly, weekly, daily, or whatever time frame works for us. Now we will move to the behavior of it. So as you can see, let's take a behavior overview here. So behavior overview is telling us the five key things: page views, unique page views. As I'm hovering over it, it's giving the definition: unique page views, average time on page, bounce rate, exit percentage. I will tell you the definitions of these terms step by step afterwards. So the next thing is audience. Audience, as you can see, the most important thing is demographics. So demographics will tell you the age of our users who are visiting our website, the gender of users who are visiting our website. We can also see the geolocation, the languages that our users are using. Next, we'll move to technology. And technology will tell us how much which browser is performing, is sending us the most traffic. As you can see, Chrome is leading, followed by Safari, Firefox, and UZ browser. So if we are going to make any changes in our website, we should be we should remember that our changes must be compatible with this browser requirements. Then we can move to the network they are using. As you can see here, the various network and the locations that our users are using. In this way, we can learn a lot about our traffic sources and can set a market strategy for this market. We can move to mobile and take a look at the devices that are getting used here. As you can see, mobile is leading here. So here is a basic analysis of how the dashboard looks like for a first time user. And we will learn how to channelize this traffic over a period of time so that we can get maximum conversions. Next, we'll move to the real-time report. Real-time report. As you can see here, that this is the website. The real-time report tells you how many people are using this website at this current point of time. As you can see, there are 3 people who are currently using this website, and depending on how many of them are right now on our website will gives us our understanding and how our website is performing, and we can refresh it to know that how many of them are still now on the website. And we can also see the locations and the most referral traffic for our website. Remember, our user qualifies for the real-time reports section if he or she has triggered an event or page view within the past 5 minutes. Conversely, in standards reports, a session is defined by a 30-minute window. So, as you can see, the various aspects of Google Analytics. Now, you may wonder that if you are a site manager or you are to start a Google Analytics for the first time and want to send a report to yours to others in your team, so what can you do? You can customize your reports accordingly so that you can send the report from it directly. So here is a simple dashboard that will allow you to create your own customized report and send it. And we will learn it in couple of more slides that we're going to see later. For the time being, we'll wrap up this first module of this course and stay tuned for the next course. Thank you.